everyone, so today I thought I'd do a quick meal recipe video for you. This is just it's a bit of a cheap recipe to be honest, but it's just a nice quick and easy one that I use for my meal prepping, so I thought I would share it with you just in case you wanted some inspiration. So here's what's in it. So we've got a big can of chopped tomatoes. This is about 800 grams in here. We've got some chickpeas, got some cannellini beans, thought I'd try something different, and then I've got a can of brown lentils. So I'm going to be making enough for about 3 servings, so hence the 3 different cans of beans. I'm trying to increase my protein intake at the moment, but if you don't want to be eating that much protein, then perhaps you could swap it out for some sweet potato, and that is also really yummy. So I'm cheating. I'm going to be using a spice paste. So this one here is vegan, and it is reasonably low fat. It's not as low fat as if you were to make it yourself, but this is just a recipe for, you know, working people or people who don't have a lot of time in the kitchen. So it just is a little shortcut that you can take. Obviously, if you want to make your own, go for it. Do it. So I've got some beautiful, colourful silver beet. It's organic too, so we're going to put some of that in. Some organic spinach. I'm going to see how those cook down, and I might put a little bit more in. I haven't decided yet. And then I'm just going to cut up this broccoli and have that in there too. So let's get started. Alright, so what I've done, I've got some water just sizzling away in the pan there, as you can see, and I'm just going to throw that broccoli into the water. There's probably about 1/4 cup of water in there, so I'm going to get that going, just like so, and so I'll let that simmer away for a couple of minutes. Let's give it a wee stir. Right, so now that that's been sizzling away for a little while, make sure you stir it regularly and add more water as you need it so that they soften up. You don't want them growing crunchy. As delicious as they might be, it's not going to really work too nicely in this recipe. So once they're starting to soften up, I'm going to add in that big thing of budget tomatoes. I normally buy organic, but at the moment my car is broken, so I can't get to my shop to get my organic tomatoes, which is really disappointing, so I'm just making do with the local supermarket, which is fine. It's not ideal, but it will do. So we're going to mix those in nicely. Now get those nice and coated, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some paste. So that's what that paste looks like. So I'm just going to pour that on in there. So once you've got that simmering away for a wee while, you can start to add in your beans and your chickpeas and your lentils. So I'm just going to pour those in there, like so, and then I'm just going to mix them in. And because those ones are already pre-cooked, they won't take too long in the pan to warm up and to absorb some of that flavour. So I am going to go ahead and put in our chopped up leafy greens and start to mix those in as well. Alrighty, so it's all cooked up now. I will get the wee pick if I can. There we go. And then I've got about 175 grams of rice in each of these containers. Obviously rice is optional. You could use quinoa or you could just have it on its own if you're trying to keep your carbs down, but I don't personally like to keep my carbs down. I like lots of carbs in my diet because I can. And carbs aren't that bad because they give you lots of fuel. So basically all I'm going to do now is just spread this evenly amongst the three. And there you have it. Let me see. Oh, it's a sauce everywhere. But it doesn't really matter, does it? So there you have it. 3 quick and easy meals all done and ready to go in the freezer. So I'm just going to let those cool down and then they'll go in the freezer. And I will just reheat them when I want them. So let me have a look at the side so you can see how much. Oh yeah. Deliciousness. Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually quite hot. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you've got any good recipe ideas that you'd like to see me try. Or if you've tried a similar recipe, let me know. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!